Kelly and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This week's video I will be kind of taking you along to show you how much I read throughout the week. More or less a week. I am starting this on Wednesday and I will go up until probably like Sunday. So I'm just kind of vlogging, showing you how much I read in a day, what I've been reading. Kind of helps me motivate myself to get through my TBR for this month because it's already, what, like a week into August? Yeah, 7 days into August, and I'm still on my first book. So I just like want to pick up the pace and pick up more books. So I thought, why not start a vlog? And this kind of holds me accountable to show what I'm reading and all that, and also kind of give you an update on what's going on in my life. So if you have not seen my July wrap-up August TBR, please go ahead and watch that video because I talk about all the books that I'm planning to read and in the month of August, and that's kind of how I choose what I read for the month. I don't really mood read or like pick books off of that TBR. I'm very like, I have to read these books because these are the books that I chose. I cannot go out of them, and if I don't like them, you know, that's a me problem. So I'm kind of strict with myself in that case. So if you want to see what I read last month and what I'm planning to read this month, go ahead and watch that video. But I did start one of my TBR books, and that is Book Lovers by Emily Henry. I am about, I want to say like 50% way through. I'm on chapter 22, page 236. And I'm thoroughly liking this book. Like, I've heard a lot of like mixed reviews saying like it's not her best and all that, but I actually really enjoy it so far. And I kind of get why people don't like Nora, the main character in this, but like she doesn't bother me too much. Like, I feel like this is a very real relationship, or of like two people, like very realistic, and I don't know, it's just I haven't found a reason not to like it, so I have been enjoying that. Like I said, I started this probably like a week ago, not a week ago, maybe a couple days ago. I don't even know when I started this, so I really want to finish this up so I can move on to the other books on my TBR for the month. So yeah, I don't have much going on today. It is Wednesday. I typically don't record on Wednesdays because it's more of my busy day, not really, but today I am going to go get lunch with my best friend Jess at her work, and then it is game night. So if you don't know, I am a big gamer. I really enjoy video games. It's one of my hobbies besides reading, and so myself, Austin, my boyfriend, his brother's friend, my best friend Jess, we all join in and like play games all night basically. So it's like super fun, and I try to not have anything planned on Wednesday so I can do that and join in on the fun. So usually I start my videos on Thursday, or I record on Thursday, so we get an extra day of footage for you guys to see. I haven't started any reading today. I literally got up, made a phone call, and ate breakfast, got ready, watched some YouTube, and I was like, let's start this video. So just like another way to hold me accountable this week is I really want to drink more water. So whenever I'm reading, I want to have my water bottle there instead of some other type of drink, because I feel like I haven't been drinking a lot of water. Or like I drink like coffee, Alani's, I've been making smoothies and pop here and there, like a Dr. Pepper, but I feel like I'm not getting a lot of water, just like plain water. And I feel like this video, as well as holding me accountable for reading, I'm gonna try to hold myself accountable by drinking water. So my goal is to drink at least one of these a day, like one full Awala a day. So that's just holding myself accountable on this video. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started reading Book Lovers, or not get started, but continue reading Book Lovers, and I'll keep you posted on how far I am, whatever I do, all that. So Okay, so it's like literally like 3 seconds later. Like I just started reading the chapter and I just like am smiling here because I love Nora and Charlie's like chemistry. Like I just love it so much. So to paint the picture of what's going on, they're working on a manuscript together and kind of like going through it at a library in the town that they're in. And so the main character in that story is named Nadine. And Nora feels like that her and Nadine are very similar in a case. So here's the quote. Nadine shouldn't have given up on acting, Charlie says. The words float there for a minute, an obvious trap. She makes a lot of money agenting, I reply. She doesn't enjoy her money, he reminds me. I keep typing. She likes agenting. She loved acting. I thought you were her biggest fan. I am, he says. That's why I want her to get her happy ending. Oh. And then she just says, like, I don't think it's that kind of book. And he just, like, shrugs and says, we'll see. I think that's so cute. Again, when she's saying it's like a trap, like, no, that's, like, her actual real relationship. Not the book. Not the book. They're not talking about the book. They're talking about, like, real life. But they're playing it off like it's the book. This is so cute. Hi, guys. So, it is the next day. It's Thursday. And I did not read any time after the clips you just saw previously. I literally read and then I went and got lunch with Bestie Jess, and then I kind of ran some errands, and then by the time I got home I had to make dinner, and then it was time for game night. So I literally did not read after the clips you just saw. So I did the math. I think I read 138 pages yesterday. I don't know, that seems like a lot. Like, I didn't even think I read that many. But, like, I read from 130 whatever pages. I'll recalculate when I rewatch the clip of where I was at. To 268. So, editing Kelly confirmed my math. How many pages did I read? Maybe over 100. I'm on chapter 25. So again, I really want to finish this book today so I can move on to a different book. Not that I don't like this book. I'm eating this up. I'm loving it. It's just I want to get through my TBR. So that's the goal for today. Today I don't have that much to do. I do have to go run one errand around 1 o'clock. But after that, I have nothing else going on. Besides, oh, never mind. Scratch that. I do have like dinner plans with Austin and some of his coworkers. I don't know. My goal today is just get as far as possible in this book and hopefully maybe moving on to another book. Now for my water intake, I did not drink the whole thing. I think I had like literally like this much left by the end of the day, which I don't know why I couldn't just like drink that before I went to bed or something like that, but I did not. So refilled it up, started fresh with some water. Have not yet picked up the book. I literally got up, took a shower, got ready for the day, got dressed, all that, and ate breakfast, and it's 11:22. So I'm having kind of a late start. I mean, it's summer. What can you say? So I think I'm gonna sit here for a little bit, read, try to focus in and get as far as I can before I have to go. Okay, I'm sitting here reading. It's a little later. I'm almost finished. Literally, like, almost. And I love that Emily Henry puts in characters from other books into her books because if you haven't read Beach Read, main female character is named January. And she's an author, and her book is in this book. I can't. And then just like this whole interaction happening, I can't. It just like made me want to stop and just like smile, because like, okay, having that character pop up, January, love her, and then also what's going on page 366. My heart! I love. Alright, so I just finished Book Lovers and I loved it. Like, there was not a part that I didn't like. I loved the story. It was not only a romance story, but it was just like a story about life and like being a sister, which I think was just like a really good plot in this. Like, not just romance, but also like Nora's life and like having this relationship with her sister and being like the mom figure in that dynamic. And I am not an older sister, I am actually a younger sister, so it's like kind of nice to see like the older sister side of it. But I can kind of see also why people don't like this book, because Nora is very atypical. Like, she has to work out every morning or ride her Peloton. She has to have everything a certain way, which I get people can get very annoyed because you're like, why don't you just go with the flow? You're not free-spirited, like all that type of thing. But that is actually just, that's who she is. And I think that's why I loved it so much, because she didn't change. She was still herself in a way. Yeah, and I also really like, so this, I don't know if like all Emily Henry books have this or what, like the discussion questions at the back, but it also has Nora and Libby's ultimate reading list. And I think it'd be like a fun video idea, like maybe not me, but someone else could do this, to like read all those books and like review them. I think that'd be a fun idea. But overall, I like really enjoyed this book. I think I might have enjoyed this more than People We Meet on Vacation. So this is my standing right now. My favorite of all time, I think, is Beach Read. Then I think it might be A Happy Place. I think this, and then People We Meet on Vacation. Does that make sense as like this, the lineup? But overall, I think I'm gonna rate this like a 4.5. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed this, and I was really looking for something to hate about it. Like, maybe like there was a plot point where it like completely ruined the story, but I didn't find anything. Like, I totally understood every choice that Nora made. And does that make me atypical? Maybe. But I don't see myself as her. I don't know. I liked it. So I think I'm gonna rate it like a 4.5 stars. So we're also going to add up how many pages I read. Now, if I remember, I was on chapter, what, like 25? I think I remember. Right here. Yes. Okay, I was on page 268. Doing some math. Not mentally, I'm literally putting it on a calculator. 105 pages. Okay, so I'm like reading 100 pages each day, I think. So I think that's pretty good. Yeah. I just love it. I like keep looking at it because it's like, I don't know, like what, like I totally picture Nora like this, but like Charlie, I don't picture him like this. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. I gotta like look at like fan casting or something, because I have trouble like picturing people like that. Moving on, I'm like in a mood to read, but I did tell myself that if I finished my book, I would make myself a smoothie. So I'm gonna make myself a smoothie. I also need to do dishes, just clean up a little bit. And I think after that, I'm in between Plot Twist by Erin LaRosa and Funny Story, if I want to keep reading Emily Henry. I kind of want to continue reading Emily Henry just so I can get through it. And again, I'm borrowing Funny Story, so I feel like I should read that first. Like, it should be higher in my priority. I'm gonna make a smoothie, do some dishes, and then I'm gonna come back and then pick my next read. But it's in between those two, which are both like romance books. So we'll see what I choose. Finished my water. Go me. Proud of myself for drinking all of that. that. I don't know how it was super easy to drink all that water today, and then yesterday it was like so hard for me to drink water. I did make a smoothie. It's literally just strawberry, banana, chocolate protein powder, and milk. And it's very, very runny because I think I put too much milk in it, and I usually do like yogurt and some milk to kind of make it like thicker, but it tastes good. I also grabbed a blueberry breakfast bar, even though it is like 3 in the afternoon, as a little snack before dinner time. So yeah, I'm going to, before I start funny story, that's what I'm gonna choose next to read, funny story. I'm gonna update my Goodreads and my Fable. I use Fable now, which I should probably link that down below. I think Fable is gonna be like the next like big book app. I don't know. I found it out through one person I follow on Instagram. They had a book club on there, and then I found out a couple other YouTubers have book clubs on there, and I think it's like so cool. And I think for like September, what I want to do for a video idea is like reading all of the book clubs book of the months, or like what they choose for their book for September. I think that'd be really fun to do, even though it's not books that I have. I just think it'd be a fun idea to do. I'm gonna update those to say that I'm done reading Book Lovers, and I'm done reading Book Lovers, going to read Funny Story. I don't know if I've ever talked about this in a video, maybe my vacation vlogs. Oh, it was my mid-year book tag that I did. I talked about having a reading journal. So here's my little like journal. I literally got this when I used to work at a daycare. It was Teacher Appreciation Week, and they were handing out little notebooks, and I got this one, and I just thought, why not make this into a reading journal? So I'm not the best artist at any means. Like, I think I traced this, but like, if you want an in-depth tour of my book journal or my reading journal, I can really record one. But I kind of keep everything book related in here, like series trackers, what books I've read. I do my favorite books of the month, and then I make little collages of the books I read in the year, or books I read, and then I write like a little review. So yeah, so now I think I'm not gonna write my review just yet for Book Lovers. I like to sit on it for a little bit for each book that I read, usually like a day. But I think I am gonna start making the little collage, because that's my favorite thing. I love making like a Pinterest board based off of the aesthetic. So I think I want to do that. Updating Goodreads, updating my Fable, and then possibly starting a collage or like just like a Pinterest board for Book Lovers. Then we're gonna get into Funny Story. Don't know how much of Funny Story I'll get, but I'll update you when the time comes. Updated Goodreads, updated Fable, pinned some things on my Pinterest board that I'll like use those pictures for the collage. So, but we're gonna go ahead and read a little bit of Funny Story today by Emily Henry. And I just want to say, okay, again, borrowing this from a friend, so I gotta be very careful with it. But the hardcover is so cute, like this baby pink. Like, I was not expecting that from this, like the blue and like lemons. Yeah, I was not expecting that. But I'm gonna read, I don't even know, let's see, how many pages are there? That's my first thing I gotta do, is see how many pages, but I can't. 384. I'm not the type of person who reads like the last page of a book, like like some people. Nora Steffens from I said Steffens. That's an inside joke. I always like when people are named Steven, but it's like P-H-E-N-S. I always say Steffens because I think it's funny. Anyways, I'm not one to look at like the last page type thing. And so there's 384 pages. And I'm so excited to read this because I feel like I'm gonna love these two. Like, I feel like I'm gonna love Miles because of how I've heard about him. I think I'm gonna love him. So, okay, we're gonna get started. We're gonna read first chapter for a little bit, and then I'm just gonna relax for the rest of the day. I mean, for me, relaxing is like playing video games. Okay, we're at the first chapter. So far, it kind of just like jumps right into it. You're thrown into Daphne's perspective. So Daphne is this librarian. She just loves like storytelling, but she's not very good at telling like her own story or her own life kind of stories that come up. But she goes into talking about how she met her fiance Peter, and talks about how they were gonna get married and all that, but they broke up because at Peter's bachelor party he like decided that he doesn't like Daphne or doesn't want to marry Daphne. He wants to be with his best friend or childhood friend Petra. Love the names Peter and Petra. And so she gets dumped literally the night before her wedding, or not even night before her wedding. It was like dumped the morning after the bachelor party. And now she is moved in with Petra's ex-boyfriend Miles, because Petra moved in with Peter, so Daphne had to move out to move with Miles now. And you get a little like glimpse right away of like introducing Miles, and like you don't get a very good impression. Like he sounds like a guy, like living with a guy who is not like your significant other. Like he took a whole shower with the door open. Like, dude, I'm here. His room is a mess. Like every part of the apartment's pretty clean because of Daphne, besides his room. His room is like very messy. The bed is unmade, there's shirts everywhere, and we meet him. He's watching a movie and he's high. He's been smoking a little bit. So that's how we meet Miles and kind of get thrown into the situation of where Daphne is and where Miles is and what their situation is right now. And then each chapter is talking about like days before she leaves, which I'm thinking is when like the lease ends for the apartment. I'm not sure yet, but that's my like kind of guess, because the first chapter it starts with 108 days until I can leave. So maybe it's like when she can move out. I don't know. Maybe it's something else. But I read, what is that, 7 pages? So I'm gonna stop right there just so I can maybe play some games, because I'm kind of sick of just sitting and reading for a little bit. Today we read a total of I think 112 pages so far. Who knows if I decide to pick up this book later. Hi, good morning guys. So it is Friday. It's around the same time I've been vlogging this whole video type thing, around like 11:30, but we read a lot yesterday. So that's awesome. I don't know how much I read. I think I calculated it yesterday. We are going to continue the grind into Funny Story. I only got into the first chapter of Funny Story. So we're going to see how far I can get today. Plans for today. Have lunch with my grandma because she's taking me out for my birthday. So lunch with grandma at 1. And then I also have a concert that I'm going to tonight with Austin. We're going to see Crown the Empire, which is like a metal band. I don't know what to call them. Heavy rock, metal band. So I don't know about reading later on today because of the concert. So we'll see how far I get between this time period before I go out for lunch with my grandma. I made breakfast this morning. I was feeling very like, not adventurous, but like wanting to make breakfast. It literally is just like a bunch of carbs. It's literally just, what do you call these? Hash browns, like McDonald's hash brown type deal. with a bagel, blueberry bagel with plain cream cheese, my fave combo. And my favorite mug for the month, my Leo mug, full of coffee, which I haven't made coffee at home in a while. So we'll see how much I drink. Yeah, water intake, I did finish one. I think I updated you that yesterday. I finished one whole thing. I did not drink anything after that, or I did a few sips, but not like extreme amount. I don't have my water up here, which I should grab it because I'm drinking coffee, and coffee is kind of like, in my case, like I feel like coffee is very dehydrating. It's not like a fact, but it feels super dehydrating. So I'm gonna grab my water, and yeah, that's the plan for today. I don't expect to like finish funny story, of course, but I expect to maybe get like 25% through, like a quarter way through. I feel like that's a good goal for today. So we're just gonna sit here and read for a little bit. I know the clips are all me right here at my desk, but like I kid you not, this is like, if I go anywhere else in my house, I will rot. Like I will be on my phone. So when I'm here, it's more like my brain is like, it's work mode, so I like can focus on reading. I can't be one of those girls who are like in bed reading, because I will be on my phone or take a nap. That's why I read kind of in here. I don't have like a reading space yet, but like we're planning on making like a little reading space. But yeah, so that's why all the clips are right here at my desk in my little like recording area. But yeah, let's just get into the reading and the eating, because I'm hungry and I'm gonna eat while I read. Pause. Within 5 weeks, Daphne moved in with Peter. That's crazy. That's a little delulu right there. 5 weeks? That's like, what, a month and a half? That's crazy. Nope. She's delulu. Can I just say, I kind of hate Peter. Like, how... And Petra, like, both of them. Like, I don't know, for Peter more, because it's like, you're going to marry Daphne, and then as soon as your best friend, your childhood best friend is like, I love you, you're gonna drop Daphne. Like, dude, if you liked Petra so much, be with Petra. Like, don't bring other people into it and ruin their life. Like, what? And then like, oh, you have a week to figure out like the living situation. Excuse me? Crazy. Delulu. This book, Delulu so far. Okay, I think I said this in a clip from yesterday where I was like, oh, each chapter is like 91 days until I can leave, all of that. And it says here, it's like a fundraiser, like library's end of the summer fundraiser, 91 days to go. So maybe it's that she's counting down to. But like, to leave, I think more of like moving out. Because like, that's like not ideal, living with your like ex-fiance's current girlfriend's ex-boyfriend. Like, that's not ideal. So I thought I'd pop in and kind of say that. But so far, this is so cute. Like, I love that she is a librarian, or children's librarian, because I work with kids, and so it's kind of like when she's talking about read aloud or like reading to a group of kids, I'm like, I can picture myself doing that, because that's what I do. But she read the book Dragons Love Tacos by Adam Rubin, illustrated by Daniel Salmieri. And I have not read that yet, but I've seen it. I know it's a very popular book, and it's a very like silly book. So it's like funny, like I'm making these like connections as like an elementary school teacher and librarian. So it's like I kind of connect with her. Love. So I made it to page 30, chapter 4. So I've read about like 22 pages, and I'm really enjoying this. They just found out that Peter and Petra are gonna get married. Like, that's not like a big plot. But anyways, they're getting married, so they got invited, which I think is weird. Like, why would you invite your ex-fiancé to your wedding? And they're getting married like really quick, like in a month. So yeah, and they just kind of like not like had a heart-to-heart type thing, but they were like kind of both moping around because they're like, what the heck, that was so quick. I thought they were the love of my life. But now they're kind of hanging out. Not hanging out, but they're about to hang out. They're going to a place to go do something. So I really enjoy it so far. I'm excited. I don't know where this might be for my rankings. I know I ranked Emily Henry's books, but like I was texting my friend Leah, who I'm borrowing this book from, and she's like a big Emily Henry fan, and I told her that I put People on Vacation last, and she was like, we can't be friends. I think it's like a list that like kind of changes throughout time, because like Happy Place, I think when I first read it, I loved it, but like thinking back to it, I don't know, it's like I can't really remember a lot of it, like the plot points and all that. Like I know like the major storyline of it, so I feel like some days like Happy Place could be at the bottom, then We Meet on Vacation, then Book Lovers, and then Beach Read. I don't know where this one's gonna go. Funny story. So far I really like it, and I'm only like 30 pages in. Yeah, I thought I'd update you. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of clean up my dishes, going out for lunch, then hopefully get some reading after lunch, because that would be really nice to do. So might see you later, might not, who knows. Good morning, guys. It's Saturday. Did not get much reading done yesterday. I literally only read in the morning. I did not read any time in the afternoon. I literally went out for lunch, got home. What did I do? Oh, I think I played Once Human, and then we went to our concert, and then we didn't get back until like midnight. It's 11:30. Basically same schedule every day. We can get more into it. I wish I read more throughout these last few days, just so I am getting through books. But again, like I think it's okay to take time reading books, because you want to enjoy like the story of it. So again, I'm on chapter 4, page 30. I'm gonna probably choose today to read most of Funny Story. The only thing I have going on is like a birthday dinner with my parents and sister later on today. So like the rest of the day I don't have much going on. I am gonna make some food. Haven't ate yet. I'm excited to get back into reading Funny Story. Like I kind of missed it yesterday. I mean like missed when I was out at a concert. I'm gonna go ahead and make food, maybe coffee. We'll see how I'm feeling once I'm in the kitchen, and then just kind of sit and read for the day. So yeah. Hi, it's like 4:46. I've not done a lot of reading today. I know. I told myself this morning, I was like, wow, I have nothing going on. I'm gonna get a lot of reading done. Psych to her, because right after I finished that clip, we just got a hot tub, and Austin's dad and a buddy of his were like helping set it up. And so then after they were done setting up, they were like, let's go out for brunch. And I was like, I just ate. And they're like, no, let's go, like come on. So I was like, okay. So we went out for brunch, and then Austin and his buddy went shopping because they're having like a bonfire later tonight after dinner. And what was I doing? Oh, I had to make sure the water in the hot tub was like filled to a appropriate level. So I could have read then, but I was just like, no, I need to keep an eye on this. I don't know, I've been having anxiety of it like overflowing for some reason, even though I know I would not let that happen. But like I did not read. I literally started reading maybe like an hour ago. But I'm currently, let's see where we are. Chapter 10, page 100. So I think I was on page 30. So I've read what, like 70 pages today. But I thought I would update you. I did change. I have my little like birthday dinner outfit on. It's like a black tank with like a skirt. So I thought I'd update you. I did not get as far as I wanted to. I am going to continue to read. but I wanted to just kind of pop in and say where I'm at. I'm really enjoying this book. Like, it is not like a book where I'm like, oh, I need a break from it, like, bleh. But it's like so good. But I'm also like wondering, I'm only 100 pages in and I'm like, I love them. What else is gonna happen? So I don't know. It's kind of like the plot right now I'm a little iffy on. Like, I don't know what's gonna go on. Like, what's gonna happen? Like, is it gonna show them at their ex's wedding? I don't know. But right now they're fake dating, basically. Of course, we all know from other books, fake dating leads to real dating. So I'm excited to see what happens. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I love it. I also just love like a baby pink book. Can we just talk about baby pink book? I'm kind of glad she did like baby pink, because like if she did like dark blue with like a yellow, I don't think I would like it. I like the baby pink with the white. Looks very nice. Water today. Oh, computer just turned on. Water intake today, not that good. I did drink water when I was out for brunch. So not like any this, but I did drink like a thing of water. Not much, but you know, water. Yeah, so I thought I would update you. I'm gonna continue reading a little bit more before we have to head out for dinner to see how far I can get. So thought I would update real quick before we head to dinner. I got to page 116, chapter 11. It is so cute. Miles, love him already. But right now they just ran into Peter while they were out on the town kind of thing. So they ran into him. So I don't know where that's gonna end. But previous chapter, I was just like kicking my feet and giggling because I thought it was so cute what Miles did. So love that. So yeah, heading to dinner. I don't know if I'll be reading more later today, but if I do, I'll update. If I don't, we will just talk tomorrow morning to talk about how many pages are read today, and then tomorrow is our last day of reading together. So crazy how many days went by so fast. Hi guys, it's Sunday, the last day of our reading adventures. I said last clip that I would add up what we read yesterday, or what I read yesterday. Yesterday I read a total of 86 pages, so pretty good, I would say. It is currently like 11:21. Already dressed and ready. Already had breakfast. I woke up a little bit earlier than what I've been doing, but I do have to go run some errands. I gotta go to my sister's, and then I also have to go to my grandma's. So I'm gonna start reading now because we're gonna head out the door like literally in less than like 5 minutes. But hopefully can make it to the halfway point maybe today. I haven't updated my Goodreads to see like what percentage I'm at, but from the looks of it, maybe 20%. Let's see. Ooh, okay, I was close. 29. So 30% mark, which is great. I told myself a mental note of like chores to do around the house that I have to get done today. So I don't know if I should do that first, then read as like a little treat. But we'll see. That I update you because this is like the time I update you every day. And today's our last day of doing this anyways. So thought why not just pop in real quick. Hi guys, so it is like 7:15-ish in the evening, in the night. Not even night, it's not even dark out, but in the evening. And I thought I would just pop in here so we can wrap up this video and kind of update you on my reading for today on Sunday. Today did not get a lot of reading done, but I did get some reading done, which is great. I just was running around and then also got home, made some lunch, and then cracked open an Alani and then fell asleep. Like took a nap, 2-hour nap. For some reason, whenever I drink Alanis, I get so tired. Like, I don't know why. Like, maybe it's the Alani or I don't know what. Because, like, Celsius, I get super hot and sweaty. Like, I start sweating. But with Alanis, I just get so tired. So, I don't know. I've been kind of not drinking them lately because of how tired they make me. So anyways, took a 2-hour nap and was like, crap, I have housework to do. So I was like, I can't read anything until I get this housework done. So I did some laundry, I put away my clothes, and then finally was like, okay, I'm gonna sit and read for a little bit before I have to make dinner. Today, let's talk about what we've read today. Today, I am on page 172, chapter 15 of Funny Story. I already did the mathematics of how much I've read today so far, and I've read 56 pages. I will say, usually I don't read every day. I usually like read a few days in a row and then don't read a few days in a row and that type of thing. So I'm kind of proud that I've been on the streak of reading every single day because I feel good about like getting some sort of reading in. But sometimes I am also like, well, could I be doing something better than reading or like more productive than reading? But again, I feel like this video helped me motivate myself to read more, and then also just hold me accountable to like a goal to just try to pick up a book every day. Another goal I had this week or this time span was to drink more water, and today was not the best day of drinking water, but I think I also have like correlated my brain to think every time I'm reading to have my water by me, so I like read and drink water. So I think that's been working very well to help me drink more water, because if I have any other drink like an Alani or a pop or anything else, I will drink that instead of water, because even if my water is right next to me, it's just like, ooh, sugar basically. So still working on this for today. I did drink some, I don't know how much I drank, and then I refilled it, but not like the whole thing. So I have no idea how much water I've had today. Not a lot, that's for sure. But like I said, we're kind of wrapping up this video. So overall, I finished Book Lovers by Emily Henry, and I am about halfway through Funny Story by Emily Henry. So kind of gives you a general idea of like how fast I read. Sometimes like I can finish a book in a day if I really, really enjoy it and I have the time for it. Other times it might take me a few days, or because I really enjoy the story and I don't want to finish it right away. It's just like I want to take time with these characters, especially Funny Story. I'm loving like Daphne and Miles. Like I'm loving them so much. So I kind of don't want to like speed through it because I just don't want them to end. I love them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and also make sure you comment down below your recent reads. If you've had any recent like 5-star reads or a book you would recommend, go ahead and comment that below, because I'm always looking for new books or fun books to read, or a book that you might really like, maybe I would really like. Go ahead and comment that down below. Also make sure you subscribe. I post videos once a week. Depending on the school year, we'll see if I'm going to be posting more or less. We'll see. It might be every other week or that. But if you're enjoying the book content, I want to do more vlogs. I also used to do like content about music and like new songs and bands and all that. I kind of want to get back into that because that's another like love of mine is music. So if you have similar interests, make sure you subscribe. But that's about it. Thanks for watching. Bye!